Assalamualaikum and hi to Miss Henny. Me and my groupmate will present about challenges of audit in different industries. Before we go further on this topic, I would like to give an introduction about audit. First of all, auditing in industry is a systematic process of examining and evaluating organization operations and financial records. It's also ensure that organizations follow the industry standards, legal regulations, and internal policy while building trust and ensure accountability within the organization. There are many types of audit. The first one is financial audit, which focuses on verifying the accuracy of financial statement. The next one is operational audit, which evaluates the efficiency and effectiveness of process. And the last one is compliance audit, which ensure compliance to laws and regulation.
Moving on, here is the importance of auditing. Build trust between businesses and stakeholders like investors, employees, and the governments. Ensures the accuracy, transparency, and reliability of organizational information, identifies area for improvement, reduce risk and prevent misstatements, and also the last one is enhance the organization's credibility.
There are four main issues or challenges of auditing different industries that we're going to explain and analyze for you in this presentation. First of all, the challenge of different industries has different standards, complexity of information, lack of knowledge, and operational complexity. Let me start off with the first challenge of auditing in different industries. The first challenge is that different industries have different standards. From the name of this challenge itself, we can understand that every industry have different nature of business, meaning they have to follow specific regulation and standards to go on with their business. If auditor fails to understand this regulation and standards, it could result to high risk of fraudulent and the risk of mistakes in their audit. Failure to understand this regulation and standards could also increase the time and cost of the audit. It could be a significant challenge for auditors. Take for example, in instance, energy industry follows the Electricity Supply Act 1990, while construction industry follows the Construction Industry Development Act 1990. Both has different regulation that they have to follow because of the nature of the industry. The only similarity is that they follow MFRS. To overcome or to analyze this challenge, auditor must always go through regular training and stay updated on the ongoing changing regulations. And they should go through regular training to properly understand existing regulations so that they could produce quality audit reports. Other ways to overcome this challenge of different industry have different standards is that auditors should collaborate with industry experts such as specialists such as tax specialists, environmental auditors, IT and cybersecurity experts. By doing so, auditor could gain hands-on experience and more further understanding towards the regulation and standards of the particular industry that they're auditing. Specialists could provide their experience and understanding of the regulation and standards of the industry to the auditors so that they could produce quality audit reports.
Lack of knowledge is a very big issue for auditor, especially when it comes to working for different industries in the same time. This issue stands as when auditors need to have a comprehensive understanding about how each industry cooperates with their operation. They will struggle to identifying the challenges that has been placed in the specific industries. Auditors tend to overlook and fail to recognize about the red flags that could lead to financial irregularities when they lack of knowledge for specific industries. For example, in construction industry, they tend to use a different process and system as they involve with numerous contractors and subcontractors for different projects. Meanwhile, in energy industries, they rely on complex accounting methods such as full cost to evaluate their assets and liabilities.
How to overcome knowledge gaps in auditing different industry. Firstly, participate in industry conference and seminar that provide additional knowledge to each industry. Different industry require specialized knowledge that cannot always be acquired through standard training and education. Conference and seminar are key platforms where industry professionals share the latest development and risks. Auditor can learn the unique characteristic, proof and a risk of a specific industry. They also can build connection with professionals in the industry and also gain access to valuable resources and tools for future reference. Other than that, auditor can work together with subject matter expert SME by interact with experienced co-worker or outside consultant. It can help them to identify potential risks and increase understanding about important insight, financial procedure and industry operation.
Move on to the next challenge that auditor may face is complexity of information. This challenge arises due to diversity of information. Most industries have loaded information from internal and external sources for their project and operations that need to be evaluated by auditors. This diversity will cause auditors to be confused and they may overlook the important documents. Thus, it will be challenging for auditors to analyze the data effectively and difficult to provide reasonable assurance. For example, in construction industry, information generated by multiple contractors and subcontractors while handling various construction projects. Different contractors provide different information such as labor hours, material consumptions, and project progress. This diversity of information creates complexity because it will manage using different systems and ways. Thus, it may be hard for auditors to gather all information and evaluate it. Not only the construction industry, but the energy industry also generates a lot of operational information that comes from different sources such as power station, framework system, and renewable energy installation, including wind power and solar panels. These sources of information are collected using various methods and systems. For example, old power station might rely on outdated system while wind power use advanced system. Auditors may find it difficult to ensure that all information align with the financial records.
Advanced technology and structured process are important to overcome complexity information. For example, DMS, automation, mobile technology, and structured process. DMS is a digital document management system which is all documents saved in a secure file and location that easy to access and updated for all shareholders. Version control also ensure only the latest documents are used to minimize the error. Other than that, automation can simplify and speed up the repetitive tasks, for example, tracking changes, while mobile technology gives workers to access and update documents on site and also up-to-date information, which can help to improve communication among teams and therefore faster the decision making. Lastly, structured practice, which is consistent naming file following structured plan to maintain organization.
Moving on, here is the explanation and argument. Operational complexity in auditing poses significant challenges. Auditors face difficulty in identifying risks, ensuring the compliance, and detecting errors due to the complexity of operations. These challenges make it harder to get a clear and accurate picture of a company's financial health. Furthermore, global operations further complicate the audit process. Industry operating in multiple countries must navigate a variety of regulations, tax laws, and accounting standards. For example, a company operating in both the US and Europe needs to comply with the local tax codes, as well as international standards like IFRS, which adds complexity to the audit. Additionally, diverse products and services create unique challenges. Different industries have their own production and management process, each with its own set of risks, whether it's manufacturing, technology, or constructions. Understanding these specific processes is crucial for auditors to ensure accurate financial reporting and risk assessment. Moving to analysis and evaluation. Auditing industry across multiple countries require a deep understanding of both local frameworks and international standards. Auditors need to be well versed in local tax laws, environmental regulations, and international standards like IFRS. Recognizing and evaluating the differences between these regulations is crucial to ensure reliable and accurate audits. Additionally, auditor must understand product-specific risks. Each industry and product comes with unique operational and financial challenges. To address this, conducting the risk assessment is essential. These assessments help identify, measure, and prioritize risks based on their potential impact and likelihood, ensuring that auditors can address the most critical issues in their reports.
In conclusion, auditors face multiple challenges in auditing across variety sectors. They must have deep understanding in applying different standard laws and regulation in auditing process. One of it was having a strong analytical skill to interpret a complex information accurately. They also need to collaborate and communicate among the team to ensure the efficiency in auditing process. Lastly, to ensure financial statement, auditors need to be well versed in both domestic and international rules regarding tax laws and IFRS.